Every dynasty needs a Max Muncy, which is to say, all the great dynasties in the history of baseball have been defined by their superstars, but you can't find one without a Max Muncy on it. The Miller-Huggins Yankees of the 20s, defined, of course, by Ruth and Gehrig. Their Max Muncy was Bob Musial, a corner outfielder who, of course, was the
Okay.
five-hole hitter for Murderers Row. He was on all three of those World Series teams and was super clutch in 23 against the Giants. The Joe McCarthy Yankees, those, of course, defined by Gehrig and DiMaggio and Bill Dickey. Their Max Muncy was George Selkirk, a corner
Yes.
outfielder who was
Yep.
primarily a 5 and 6 hole hitter. He won 5 World Series over that span, hit 2 homers and 36 against the Giants. The Casey Stengel Yankees, defined, of course, by Mantle and Berra. Their Max Muncy was Hank Bauer. He was their right
Yes.
fielder. He was their leadoff hitter, hitting the 3-hole sum. He won all 7 of those and played huge in 58 when they beat Milwaukee in 7 games. The Charlie Finley A's, of course, defined by Reggie Jackson and Catfish Hunter.
Oh, I know where this one is.
All right. I say their Max Muncy was Gene Tennis. Hit 4 bombs and 9 RBIs in the 72 World Series in which he was named MVP.
Yep.
He hit 7th until Game 7 when they batted him cleanup. The Big Red Machine, defined by Joe Morgan and Pete Rose and Johnny Bench. I view their Max Muncy as Ken Griffey Sr. All right,
Yep.
He occupied the 2-hole. He hit between Rose and Morgan. He played huge in the 75 series against Boston. I'm going to let you choose who the Max Muncy of the Joe Torre Yankees was because
No. I want to hear your nomination. Then I get to tell you you're wrong.
So I wrote down 3 names as possibilities, Buster. The player on which I landed was Tino Martinez. For a variety of reasons, obviously the clutch home runs were very memorable, was on all those teams. I think largely underappreciated with a marvelous bat.
I ended the book I did on that Yankee team by having the scene of Paul O'Neill cleaning out his locker for the last time after 2001 because of what he meant to that team. And when I've talked about that team in the past, I've always referred to it as the Paul O'Neill, Tino Martinez years.